Greetings, Israel, and sojourners of Israel. My name is Sister Gloria, and today's date is July 1st, 2024. I'm coming to the nation with this lesson entitled, Socrates Had More Courage Than Jesus. Again, the title of my lesson is, Socrates Had More Courage Than Jesus. Let's take a look at Ezekiel 20, line 18, and it reads, The soul that sinneth, it shall die. The son shall not bear the iniquity of the father, neither shall the father bear the iniquity of the son. The righteousness of the righteous shall be upon him, and the wickedness of the wicked shall be upon him. Every man is responsible for his own sins, and will pay the penalty for his own iniquities. Why would the Most High sacrifice Jesus for the sins of the world when he said, The soul that sinneth, it shall die? It does not make sense that Jesus was given the responsibility and the accountability of the sins of the whole world, when the scripture I just read says, The soul that sinneth, it shall die. To say that Jesus died for the sins of the world is not scriptural, but is Greek and Roman theology. Let's take a look at Isaiah 1 and 11, and it reads, To what purpose is the multitude of your sacrifices unto me, saith the Most High? I'm full of the burnt offerings of rams and the fat of fed beasts, and I delight not in the blood of bullocks, or of lambs, or of he-goats. If the Most High is rejecting animal sacrifices, why would he engage in human sacrifices by offering up Jesus as a human sacrifice, when the Most High categorically said in his commandments, which is the law that he gave man to live by, Thou shalt not kill, and yet men were supposedly responsible for the death of Jesus? Some questionable things to think about. Jesus' so-called death was a clear depiction of the death of Socrates, but Socrates had more courage than Jesus. We will compare the two deaths. First, let's take a look at Matthew 26, 36 through 44. Then cometh Jesus with them unto a place called Gethsemane, and saith unto the disciples, Sit ye here, while I go and pray yonder. And he took with him Peter and the two sons of Zebedee, and began to be sorrowful and very heavy. Then saith he unto them, My soul is exceeding sorrowful, even unto death. Tarry ye here, and watch with me. And he went a little further, and fell on his face, and prayed, saying, O my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as thou wilt. And he cometh unto the disciples, and findeth them asleep, and saith unto Peter, What, could ye not watch with me 1 hour? Watch and pray, that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. He went away again the second time, and prayed, saying, O my Father, if this cup may not pass away from me, except I drink it, thy will be done. And he came and found them asleep again, for their eyes were heavy. And he left them and went away again, and prayed the third time, saying the same words, referencing lines 37 and 38. Why is Jesus so sorrowful and questioning the cup if he came to die? One might say that this is a human side of Jesus, but Socrates was more human than Jesus. Socrates was born the way the Most High intended for life to enter this earth, through a seed, sperma, through a man and a woman, whereas Jesus' so-called birth came through a woman and a spirit, which makes him a demigod. Referencing line 39 through 44, Jesus went away 3 times, still sorrowful, questioning the cup and praying the same prayer, "If it be possible, let this cup pass from me." If indeed he came to die for the so-called sins of the world, he had some serious doubts. I don't know the significance of the cup or what was in that cup that made Jesus so afraid and not wanting to drink it. But we know that there was poison in Socrates' cup, and he drank it without fear. And you must ask yourself this question: what was the significance of this cup in this false book? Because Jesus still died on the so-called cross by the hands of man. If Jesus could not save his own life, how can he save yours? Poor fellow. Now let's take a look at Socrates' death. On his last day, Plato says, he, Socrates, appeared both happy in manner and words, as he died nobly and without fear. He drank the cup of brewed hemlock his executioner handed him, walked around until his legs grew numb, and then lay down, surrounded by his friends, and waited for the poison to reach his heart. Socrates never tried to evade death, even though he was wrongfully accused. His friends told him to flee, but he refused and faced death head on. Jesus, on the other hand, tried to evade death 3 times, even though he claimed he was sent to die. Yes, Socrates had more courage than Jesus. In conclusion, to the chosen people of the Most High, the Negroes, this false book that was given to us in the 1st century by the Greeks and the Romans and was joined to the Hebrew Scriptures. Again, it was joined to the Hebrew Scriptures, also known to us as the Old Testament, and is a distraction, and it is not our book. It is a plagiarized book of Greek and Roman theology that was designed to lead us off and away from the Most High. Let me repeat that. It is a plagiarized book of Greek and Roman theology that was designed to lead us off and away from the Most High. Our book is the book of remembrance, also known as the Hebrew Scriptures. Yes, Socrates had more courage than Jesus. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this channel, and share this video. Thank you so very much for listening, and may the Most High, the Creator of heaven and earth, bless and keep you always.